Planters Bank, 25 years of great things. Member FDIC.
Santa Claus?
Merry Christmas from everyone at Wallace Towing and Recovery.
All roads and airports are officially closed.
We hope you have a very happy holiday.
Merry Christmas.
And wish you all the best for the new year.
Merry Christmas.
I found the electric Santa Claus that sings Jingle Bells.
Santa sleigh stops are making their way across our community. Don't miss a chance to shop local and save in the Big Deal store.
Jiminy Christmas!
While supplies last, you get your big deal today from Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress. Shop local and save local with Santa's Sleigh Stops.
Click on big deals at WPKYonline.com.
It's time now for your local funeral announcements brought to you by Morgan's Funeral Home. No services are scheduled at this time for Caldwell County native 68-year-old Louis Peters of Clarksville. Morgan's Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Funeral services for 75-year-old Loretta Stovall of Missouri will be at 11 Friday morning at Morgan's Funeral Home, with burial to follow in Lebanon Cemetery in Caldwell County. Visitation is going on now until 8. Funeral services for 88-year-old Matilda Waters of Princeton and formerly of Gilbertsville will be at 2 Friday afternoon at Morgan's Funeral Home. Visitation will begin at noon Friday. Survivors include 2 daughters and sons-in-law, Judy and Paul Davis of Hopkins County and Ashley and Steve Lampley of Ledbetter. 1 son and daughter-in-law, Bob and Ruth Waters of Princeton, 5 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren, and 3 great-great-grandchildren. Funeral services for 89-year-old Billy Joe Boitnott of Princeton will be at 1 Saturday afternoon at Beech Grove General Baptist Church. Burial will follow in the church cemetery. Morgan's Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. A memorial gathering for 70-year-old Kathy Sue Oliver of Baldwin County, Alabama will be at 2 Saturday afternoon in Cedar Hill Cemetery. Morgan's Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Memorial services for 71-year-old Philip Gillespie of Catawba will be at 2 Sunday afternoon at Morgan's Funeral Home. Visitation will begin at noon Sunday. And memorial services for 60-year-old Leonard Worley of Princeton will be at 1 Sunday afternoon at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Madisonville. Dogwood Funerals and Cremations of Crofton is in charge of the arrangements.
Loss is an obstacle that we eventually all face, and we don't get to choose when. But we do get to choose who walks beside us during this difficult time. The family at Morgan's Funeral Home knows how important it is to guide each family through this grief process with compassion and care as if it were our own. We take honor in serving our community and being there for the people of Caldwell County when they need it most. Morgan's Funeral Home, always there, always care.
At West Kentucky Memorials, we take pride in offering high-quality monuments with attention to every detail. All of our custom engravings, laser etchings, and porcelain photos are completed by our own skilled craftsmen. We offer over 82 years of combined experience in the monument industry, and we provide kind, caring, personal service to every customer every day. This is Allison Carnahan inviting you to visit one of our 3 office locations in Cadiz, Princeton, or Hopkinsville.
Raider Auction Company, Hopkinsville, buys and sells farm equipment every day. Find out more at RaiderAuctionCompany.com. That's ROEDER AuctionCompany.com.
Your Weather Edge Weather Center forecast, a 40% chance of rain later this evening. Areas of fog also expected. Otherwise, cloudy skies, low of 49. Then on Friday, a slight chance of rain before lunchtime. Patchy fog on the drive to work. Otherwise, cloudy skies gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high of 61. And then on Friday night, mostly cloudy skies expected with a low around 39. But back to this evening, about a 50-50 chance for some rain. Cloudy skies, low 49.
With warmest thoughts, Cozy Living Interiors sends best wishes for a holiday season filled with happiness. It is the hope of Cozy Living Interiors that the hope and peace of this season will be with you always. Merry Christmas from all the folks at Cozy Living Interiors.
Pennyroyal Hospice Executive Director Kelly Martin.
Living to the fullest with Pennyroyal Hospice means relief. R is for when that time comes that you face a restriction in the health of your life. E is for the ease of access to get that help that you so desperately need. L is for the life boost that hospice provides both for the patient and for the family. I stands for the individualized plan of care for your loved one. E is for the emergency plan that is developed specifically for you as a hospice patient. The letter F, we fill in the gaps after someone passes with an amazing and extended bereavement program.
Living to the fullest means relief with Penny Royal Hospice, celebrating 40 years of care for our loved ones.
Big John's Barbecue is now accepting donations for their toy drive again this year. Feel free to drop off toys, or if you don't have time to shop, give a donation and they will do the shopping for you. Let's make Christmas special for those who need a little help. They are now accepting Christmas orders for ham and turkeys. And stay tuned to social media for customer appreciation at Big John's Barbecue on the Farmersville Road in Princeton, Kentucky. Merry Christmas from Big John, Crystal, and the whole crew.
Christmas time is coming quickly, and Magnolia 2 Boutique invites you to visit them for the holidays. You'll find so many pretties, perfect for those holiday pictures and get-togethers. The boutique is fully stocked, and new arrivals are coming in weekly, so it's a perfect time to get things checked off your Christmas shopping list. Follow Magnolia 2 Boutique on Facebook or online at Magnolia 2. That's TOO.com. Magnolia 2, where they are creating style every day.
The folks at Southern States Petroleum Hopkinsville want to say thank you to all the farmers for the food they help put on the table each and every day.
At Trice Hughes, they're ordering it your way. How would you like to have a vehicle built just for you? Little things are important, like rich colors, big screens and displays, almost like watching TV. Exteriors with beautiful style and powerful engines that respond to the lightest touch on the accelerator. It's time to get what you want. Order your new ride and feel the thrill when you drive off the lot. Trice Hughes in Princeton is the one-stop shop for everything your vehicle needs. For more information, visit tricehughes.com. That's tricehughes.com.
Penny Royal Hospice knows firsthand what it means to support local. Local businesses rely on your support each and every day to keep their doors open and support their families. And in turn, they support community organizations, just like Penny Royal Hospice and so much more. Keep your dollars local and support our local businesses.
The holiday season is upon us, and it's that special time where we find ourselves reflecting over the past year and those people who have helped to make it great. Fredonia Valley Bank would like to wish you and the special people in your life a happy and joyous Christmas, and may God bless you.
Caldwell Medical Center wants everyone to have access to a happier, healthier life. That's why we're here for you 24/7 when it matters the most. Visit our website, caldwellmedical.com. Learn more about our services or follow us on Facebook.
Hey everyone, this is Jeff McDaniels with Farmers Bank, your home for the Tiger debit card. Our team wants to wish both the Lady Tigers and Tigers good luck this sports season. So help us support Caldwell's future athletes by getting your Tiger card today. Only at Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
The 12 Days of Christmas deals are underway at Gracious Me. Every day there'll be a new deal for the first 12 days of December, and that deal of the day will be 20% off. Be sure to follow Gracious Me on Facebook for the announcement of the Christmas deal of the day. This is just another way that Gracious Me is helping make your Christmas a merry one. Stop in today and let the Gracious Girls help you get that shopping underway, or maybe get it done. Gracious Me on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville. Live and give Southern this Christmas season.
Hello, I'm Ken Cummins, pastor of Walnut Grove Baptist Church, and here's today's word from the Grove. The Bible says in 1 John 5:14, "This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us." Two young boys were spending the night at their grandparents' house the week before Christmas. At bedtime, the two boys knelt beside their beds to say their prayers. The younger one began praying at the top of his lungs, "I pray for a new bicycle. I pray for a new Nintendo." His older brother leaned over, nudged him and said, "Why are you shouting? God isn't deaf." To which the little boy replied, "No, but Grandma is. God is not death, and He delights in giving good gifts, especially eternal life." Merry Christmas. God loves you, and He proved it on the cross. You're invited to worship with Walnut Grove Baptist Church, 5755 State Route 902 East in Fredonia. Worship with us on Sundays at 9:30 for Bible study and 10:30 for worship, and Wednesday evenings at 7. A drive in the country could change your life.
When Kentucky faces Iowa in the Music City Bowl New Year's Eve, Will Levis will not be the Wildcat quarterback. Levis announced on Wednesday what pretty much everyone had predicted for days, that he would skip the game and begin preparing for the NFL draft with the intent to turn pro. He made the announcement in a lengthy social media post, but also said he'll remain in Lexington through the bowl game and will help the team prepare for it. Levis is a projected first-round draft pick. ESPN's Big Board has him as the number 4 overall draft prospect and the second best quarterback. Ask any Louisville football fan the past 10 years or so who their dream coach would be, and odds are they'd answer Jeff Brom. He's the former U of L quarterback who's had some college success, the last 6 years being at Purdue. Well, looks like they've gotten their dream. On Wednesday, it appeared that Brom and Louisville were on the verge of finalizing a 6-year contract that would bring Brom somewhere near $35 million. Not quite $6 million a year. I'd go home too. Back to his success, he tore it up at Western Kentucky with a 30-10 record in 3 years. Purdue has been a little bit more down to earth. He's 36 and 34 in his 6 years there, but he's been to 7 bowls with 5 wins. It's a good hire for the Cardinals. He'll most certainly bring a rivalry back to the UK U of L series, which has been dominated by Big Blue the last few years. Congratulations to former UK mega track star Sydney McLaughlin. She's been named the 2022 World Athletics Female Athlete of the Year. She's 23, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-time gold medalist at the World Championships, and the current world record holder in the 400-meter hurdles. And she holds almost every record at UK in whatever she was running at the time. And she finished first in the NCAA Division I championships. As the hashtags say, go Sid go. Predators are on the road tonight. They face Tampa Bay. That's it for your Thursday on your Sports Edge. I'm Eddie Owen.
Hey, it's Jess. Join WPKY in downtown Princeton this Saturday for the Caldwell Chamber of Commerce Merry Mischief Christmas Parade. Get your spot picked out. It's the Twinkling Lights and Tinsel Curtis down Main Street at 5. The 2022 Caldwell Chamber of Commerce Merry Mischief Christmas Parade. This Saturday, live at 5 on the free WPKY app. Worldwide at WPKYonline.com and 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Enter the Bollinger Real Estate and Auction Holiday Gift Sweepstakes at WPKYonline.com. You can pick up a Bog Bag prize pack full of Bog Bag ideas and Bollinger Real Estate and Auction swag. Winner announced December 9th. Hancock's Neighborhood Market has been serving the area for 30 years. How sweet it is to be a part of such an amazing community.
This is Mallory Lawrence. December is such a busy month for us all. Sometimes we get too busy and forget what Christmas is really about, the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Let's keep Christ in Christmas this year and every year. Merry Christmas from Hancock's Neighborhood Market.
How sweet it is. Hancock's Neighborhood Market, Tollgate Center, Cadiz. Locally owned, locally staffed, locally loved.
Oh, what fun it is to ride on a bicycle. Hey, this is Jimmy Lancaster with Bikes and More, where we think the best Christmas gift has pedals and wheels, and we are stocked with bicycles, gear, and accessories for the whole family. To learn more, like us on Facebook and check out our website, bikesandmore.com.
I found the electric Santa Claus that sings Jingle Bells.
Santa's sleigh stops are making their way across our community. Don't miss a chance to shop local and save in the Big Deal Store.
Jiminy Christmas!
While supplies last, you get your big deal today from Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress. Shop local and save local with Santa's sleigh stops.
Click on Big Deals at WPKYonline.com.
You've been listening to your WPKY News Edge. Find news 24 hours a day at WPKYonline.com. It's getting close to broadcast time. Caldwell Sports will soon be on the air here on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The broadcast will also be worldwide at WPKYonline.com. Caldwell Sports is coming up. Time to head live to the gym for a preview of tonight's action with the WPKY Sports Crew on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The WPKY Caldwell County pregame show is on the air. 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cab. Tonight, the Caldwell County Tigers will host the Todd Central Rebels. Game has been moved up to a 6 o'clock tip-off tonight, originally set for 7:30 on the schedule, but no JV game tonight. So it's the Tigers and the Rebels coming up next on your home for Tiger basketball, 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Penny Royal Hospice is offering a free service to those who may not yet be ready for hospice care. Hospice Executive Director Kelly Martin explains.
And transitions is for those folks that are not quite hospice appropriate or not ready for hospice just because they're not ready to just embrace the fact that terminal illness has come and life is limited. So we have a bridge for people who are not there yet, who may still be receiving different types of treatments, who may have a chronic illness that just won't go away, but it's frustrating and they're trying to navigate the healthcare system.
Transitions is a free, non-medical, professionally managed program providing services to individuals and families coping with a chronic or terminal diagnosis. Transitions offers emotional support as well as case management for clients and caregivers alike. Find out what Transitions can do for you. Contact Penny Royal Hospice through Facebook or learn more at pennyroyalhospice.com.
December 10th impacted our community in a way that we will never forget. Much was lost that night, some of which can never be replaced. In the days since, we have witnessed something that can never be taken away. The pride of our community, the resiliency of our people, and their resolve to rebuild. The road to recovery has begun. Farmers Bank wants to do our part to help those impacted by the storm. Let us walk you through the process with our Rebuild Construction Loan Special. Call us or apply online to get started. This is Jeff McDaniels, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in soon and enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's. Proud to be a part of this community. McDonald's of Princeton, proud supporters of the Caldwell County Tigers.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
The WPKY News Edge team is dedicated to keeping you informed around the clock. News, weather, and sports. Join us weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5. Plus 24/7 when you need it at WPKYonline.com and worldwide on the free WPKY app. The complete coverage you deserve from a proven partner. No fees, the way it should be. We are 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Raider Auction Company is excited to cheer on all the Tiger athletes this season. Go Tigers from Raider Auction Company.
Welcome back to the Cab and into the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center is your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs, whatever the sport. The Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. If you need game day attire, stop in. They do screen printing, embroidery work, and a lot more. That's the Athletic Center in Princeton. Dennis Stevens and Bob Hayes here courtside with you this afternoon. Bryce Thompson, John Miller on controls for us in the truck. And Bob, we love 6 o'clock varsity games. We wish they were all 6 o'clock, but this one was moved up off of the 7:30 start tonight. No JV action. So action at the Cab tonight with the tip-off scheduled for 6 o'clock as Caldwell County looks to pick up their first win of the season.
Caldwell County coming in, as Dennis said, looking for their first win. Thought we had one the other night, but it got away from us, and obviously two superior opponents in Trigg County and Hopkinsville. We had really no chance in those two games, but tonight obviously there is a chance and a good chance. So and to further Dennis's statement, I love the 6 o'clock games too. You can go home and maybe read a newspaper, do a magazine or a book or whatever. And it's not shower time when you get home, which is normally what it is for me at 10:15. But it's just wonder why the JV game was not played tonight. We didn't get any word on that as we came into the gym, but that's certainly not displeasing to us.
No, we've got about 17 minutes before we tip this one off, and looking forward to this one. Caldwell County's guys have faced a couple of probably the quickest teams. You might probably throw Madisonville into the mix. Eventually we'll get to see them in the not-too-distant future. But Trigg County and Hopkinsville, two of the fastest teams that you're going to see, and literally it was the speed of both of those, the long, tall players with that kind of speed that just caused Caldwell County all kinds of trouble. The game against Muhlenberg County in the season opener, Caldwell County I thought was going to pull that one out, led most of the game, ended up losing by 2 as Muhlenberg made a shot with about 4 seconds left in that one. So this team has some capable players of getting on a good run. They play tonight against Todd Central, tomorrow night against Dawson in a district matchup. We go on the road on Monday night to Livingston Central, so you could easily be playing 500 ball in just less than a week, literally. And that's something Caldwell County can do, but it starts tonight. We'll still be out one starter, Bob, if you want to tell the folks about the injury report.
Yeah, let's go over the injury report. It's brought to us by Caldwell Medical Center. Caldwell Medical Center Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care to get you back on the court. Our skilled team of providers have the experience and knowledge to treat and diagnose a wide range of orthopedic services. Caldwell Medical Associates is a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics. Go Tigers. And the gentleman that was out the other night, Carter Whittington, will remain out tonight and maybe for a little bit into the future. Had a heel injury, something involving the plantar fasciitis. It's healing every day. It's a fast healing injury that we understand, but Carter will not be in action tonight. And the other night, Xavier Bumpus did not play because of a coach's decision. He will be available and will play tonight. So everybody's ready to go tonight except for Carter Whittington.
And Carter may, in fact, miss tomorrow night as well, but looking to get back on track, hopefully before the West Kentucky Hoops Classic, where Caldwell County will face a couple of tough teams, Lyon County locally, and then Biggersville is a girl-boy doubleheader in that tournament. I think that's the first day of it on the 22nd, so looking forward to that. There's going to be some outrageously good basketball players coming into the cab those 2 days. D1 signees already, teams out of Chicago, teams out of Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky,
one from
Tennessee,
St. Louis.
St. Louis, I think Missouri is represented, absolutely. So this thing has grown. I don't think anybody really saw what it's becoming, where teams are starting to call into Princeton and say, can we get into this tournament? What can we do? How far are we down the list? And it's not been that many years, Bob. This thing has really just taken off.
It has. It's ballooned and exploded, if you want to use those two words. And the other thing that was fascinating when you mentioned the girls and the boys playing Biggersville, Mississippi, both Biggersville girls won Class A last year in Mississippi, and the Biggersville boys won Class A championships in the single A class in Mississippi. So obviously they can play basketball, and we're looking forward to that.
Great talent coming in those 2 days. So looking forward to that. I had a chance to talk to Torrey Hammond, who kind of organizes this, but he's got such a team around him now that helps put this on. It's just skyrocketed, but he's really looking forward to it and the talent that's going to come into Princeton those 2 days.
Absolutely, and we obviously are glad, in my opinion, I'm glad it's happening before Christmas this year.
Yeah, the way it fell, they said teams were not wanting to come after Christmas, with Christmas falling on I think it's a Sunday this year. So they've got this thing the few days before Christmas, and it's going to be a great time here at the Cab. Hope everybody comes out for that. The price is for what you're going to see, you can't beat the price if you're a basketball fan. Just to come up and watch a lot of girls and boys basketball those 2 days.
It's one of those situations that we look forward to every year, and it's close at hand, 2 weeks away.
We've got a little over 12 minutes before we tip this one off. It's Caldwell County and Todd Central tonight here in the Cab, just a varsity game only. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll start talking about a few of the Caldwell players and also one or two to watch for Todd Central. That's next on the Athletic Center pregame show on WPKY.
We believe you want to make wise financial decisions and live generously. At First Southern National Bank, we are making that even easier. Banking should be convenient for you and your schedule. With our new ITMs, a video teller is available to assist you with almost everything you could do inside a bank or at an ATM. You don't have to get out of your car, and the ITMs will offer extended hours, making it easier to deposit checks, withdraw cash, and more. Learn more about ITMs at fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Want faster, more reliable internet? Hey, this is Brent Gilkey with Penny Ryle Electric, and we're proud to help power EnergyNet Fiber internet service. Work from home, stream your favorite shows, and game with unlimited data, all with a reliable, high-speed EnergyNet connection. EnergyNet offers internet packages starting at $59.95 a month and local tech support. Check goenergynet.com to see if Energy Fiber Internet is available for your home.
This is Kevin Meacham from H&R AgriPipe. Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance-matched attachments. Right now, put zero down and get 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus save up to $1,100. Now through December 31st, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See H&R AgriPower, your Kubota dealer, for a free test drive. Eagle Way, Hopkinsville.
Life is filled with moments. Moments we share with those we love, worry about, and strive to protect the most. At Woodman Life, we provide life insurance and retirement products to help protect you and your family so that you can enjoy all the moments to come.
This is Josh Ray, your local Woodman Life agent. Come see us at 1009 West Main Street or give us a call at 365-6111.
Certain eligibility and age restrictions apply. Woodman of the World Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska.
Let's be honest, we all ate too much Thanksgiving food, and it's only getting worse with all the Christmas goodies. Now's the time to get to Trilogy Performance Sports and take advantage of their 15% off open gym packages before you have to buy those new pants. This offer allows open use of the facilities at Trilogy. What a deal. Don't wait. Get in shape. This offer is only good until December 23rd, so start exercising now and run to Trilogy Performance Sports to sign up. For more information, go to trilogyperformancesports.com.
When we say
classic hits,
we mean
American woman, stay away from me. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. After midnight, we gon' let it all rain down.
Listen to WPKY worldwide at
WPKYonline.com. WPKY.
Give it your all this season, Tigers. Good luck from the Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center.
Welcome back to the Cab and the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center, your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. Dennis Stevens and Bob Hayes here courtside with you tonight. Just under 9 minutes to go before we tip this one off between the Todd Central Rebels and the Caldwell County Tigers. I want to say hello to a lot of our friends over in Elkton tonight as Todd, the radio station in Elkton, picking up some of the live stream action tonight here courtesy of John Miller and Bryce Thompson and WPKY. So hello to everybody over there that's going to watch the game here in Princeton tonight. Bob, you've got Caldwell County really meshing a lot of kids that have played quite a bit of basketball, and then one that's working his way in. He's in the starting lineup, but still a long way to go as far as learning, but his potential is just sky high, and that's Jadarius Wilson.
He's improved every game since the start of the season, Dennis, as you mentioned, and getting familiar with it. Has pretty form, excellent form, a pretty shot, and just the inability of not having played for the last 4 years has gotten a little rust on him, but that rust is coming off as we see him against Trigg, against Hopkinsville last night, Tuesday night got into double figures. So it's a matter of time and not playing a whole lot of minutes, and not generally due to foul trouble, I would think, although the first game he got into early foul trouble against Muhlenberg. But he's going to see more and more and more minutes on the floor.
Yeah, and he's looking better. We talked to Coach K a little bit the other night after the game, and he's making good plays. He's starting to catch the ball with both hands, have a little better grip on it, get the elbows up a little bit, and get a little tougher underneath the goal. The point production starting to come up a little bit too, so we're looking for a lot of big things out of that young man by the time we get done with February. The toughness on this team, though, you got to say, comes from the Whittington brothers. Carter, of course, not playing tonight as he nurses that plantar fasciitis injury, but you've still got Colin out there, and Colin is as gritty as they're going to come. He's tough. He's getting some pretty decent size to him. He's got a good shot on him now, so expecting a lot of big things out of him this season as well.
Had a strong floor game the other night against the relentless, tenacious Hopkinsville press and handled that extremely well. So he definitely is our go-to guy, our ace ball handler, and we suffer when he's not in the lineup.
He's going to have his hands full tonight with a Todd Central team that's playing some pretty good basketball. They've got a couple of kids averaging double figures. Jamison Glass, in fact, averaging a double-double, 19 points and 10 rebounds a game, and then Trayvon Foster comes in averaging 12 points a game on the season. Todd Central on the year, 1-3. They have beaten Montgomery Central. That's in Cunningham, Tennessee. They've played a pretty tough schedule, Bob. They've lost to South Warren by 11, only lost by 6 to Bowling Green, and lost by 3 to Whitesville Trinity. So playing some pretty tough schools and hanging in there on most accounts.
And just like we say, when we have a tough schedule, that gets you ready for the rest of the season. And Todd County obviously aren't playing patsies by any stretch of the imagination.
Absolutely. We feel the same with football. We've seen Coach Barnes really scheduled tough. We started that football team 0-5 this year. Then they're playing a home playoff game by the time it comes. And I think a lot of that is just the scheduling and the preparation.
And the kids getting better.
Right.
I mean, that definitely when we've got kids, maybe three or four kids on the roster have never played basketball in this kind of a setting. So that's something else that we're kind of introducing into the mix, if you will.
Bob, let's talk a little bit about what Coach K said in the post-game interview the other night about the speed at the varsity level. You've got Carter, Colin, Xavier, D-Man. Then after that, it's a lot of kids that played maybe a little bit, but very sparingly last year, if any at all. And they're getting out here having to play good minutes. You've got Luke Maddox. You've got Little John, Ryan Hammond, who made a couple of threes the other night against Hopkinsville. These kids are going to have to grow and grow fast and get used to the speed of this varsity contest.
And I think you somewhat can simulate that in practice, but you can't simulate a Hopkinsville or a Trigg County. Just experience having to play those guys get you that jump up and what to expect when you hit the floor with quickness on the opposite end. So, but these kids work hard. As you mentioned, Ryan Hammett's 2 threes the other night looked picture perfect. The textbook shooting.
Absolutely. 3.5 minutes before we tip this one off. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on WPKY Princeton. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and when we come back, we'll have the pregame prayer, we'll have the starting lineups, and the tip-off tonight between the Tigers and the Rebels next on WPKY.
Fredonia Valley Bank is proud of our area senior athletes and is celebrating their accomplishments. They're sharing special senior stories featuring the class of 23 in a senior spotlight. Follow yoursportsedge.com or download the app and listen for updates on 103.3 WPKY. As Fredonia Valley Bank gives our senior athletes a special moment to shine.
Are you struggling to afford health care or medications? Let Health First help you. Whether you are insured, uninsured, or underinsured, you will still be cared for at Health First Community Health Center. We offer financial and prescription assistance to all those that qualify, which is based on income and household size. Contact our office at 1-877-667-7017 for more information, or visit our website, healthfirstchc.net. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. At Health First, your health is our first concern.
cab as we get set for the Tigers and the Rebels. Just now about 2 minutes away. Time now for tonight's pregame prayer. Holy God, thank you for another night at the gym. We ask that you protect each student that steps on the court tonight, and we also ask that you bless the efforts of each student in ways they never thought possible.
And further, Lord, we ask you to give comfort to the victims of the tornado that occurred just approximately a year ago. Help them get back on their feet. Ask you to give courage and sportsmanship to the players, patience and understanding to the coaches, wisdom and knowledge to the game officials, and lastly, peace to us all. We ask these things in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. A minute and a half before we tip this one off. Tip-off tonight is brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete. Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and much more. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers, and here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete.
And while we've got time before we count down to game time, the first quarter is going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors, located what used to be the bowling alley in Princeton, and now we know it's owned by the Caldwell County Board of Education and will become a hitting facility in the future. So stop by Cozy Living, see their beautiful furniture, baby furniture, gifts and registry, and home decor. Cozy Living, everything a home should be.
And Bob, WPKY broke that news today about the bowling alley being purchased by the Board of Education. It's going to be batting cage. It's going to be a training facility for a lot of sports. And I think a great purchase by our local school board that's going to help the youth of Caldwell County tremendously.
Absolutely. A lot of our players that want a little extra help go out to Lyon County, possibly Tree County, for those kind of services. Now they eventually can be here in Caldwell.
Time now for tonight's national anthem, then starting lineups next.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
National anthem played here at the Cab as we get set for Caldwell County and Todd Central. Time now for tonight's starting lineups, and for that, I'll turn it over to my buddy, Bob Hayes. Hit the button there, Bob. There you go.
And coming out first for Todd County Central, number 13 is Perez Whitlock, followed by number 14, Preston Rager. Next out is number 4, Trayvon Foster, followed by number 1 is Jamison Glass. And number 10 is Hayden Strader. For the Tigers, coming out first is Jack Englebright, followed by number 10, Colin Whittington. 14 is Ryan Hammett getting the start tonight. 11, D-Man Thompson. And number 24, J. Darius Wilson getting a start tonight. Those are your 5 Tiger starters. And the player, Caldwell County, their 5 are on the floor right now. Todd County's down at the end of the floor with their coach. Now they make their way to midcourt. We're about ready to underway, and for the call here in the first quarter, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County in the home white, Todd Central in the all red. Caldwell County will be going left to right on the radio dial here in the first quarter. Jadarius Wilson in the circle to jump for Caldwell County goes up, but the tip controlled by the Rebels of Todd Central. They come across half court. Caldwell County is going to open man-to-man. Number 1 is Jamison Glass with the basketball. Handoff, little curl around top of the key, no good. Shot missed by Trayvon Foster. Strong rebound by Wilson out of the gate. And Caldwell County now with their first possession. Colin Whittington at point, feeds underneath the Wilson. Little wild shot. Rebound comes down to Central. Todd Central, number 13 is Whitlock. They'll work it around to Strader. Back over to Whitlock. Whitlock being guarded by Englebright. Like Englebright's low stance, ready for action on that one. Inside, it goes to Foster. Ball goes out of bounds. And I thought that ball was already out of bounds when Wilson tried to reach over and get it, but
I'm not sure.
Jay Darius apparently stepped on the line and then touched the basketball before it had hit. Todd Central puts it in play to number 1, Jamison Glass. Underneath it goes to Whitlock. Whitlock tries to back his way in on Englebright. Throws a shot up off the glass and in. 2-0. Perez Whitlock with the bucket. Todd Central with a little backcourt pressure, man-to-man, not much to it. Caldwell County easily breaks it. Now it's Hammett over to Englebright on the left wing. Englebright back to Whittington. Whittington wants to drive left side, left-hand runner up and in. Severe Wheeler-ish on that one as Whittington ties the game at 2. Whitlock goes over to Foster. Foster to Glass. Glass hands off, has it stolen away. That's that's D-Man Thompson. Whittington up with the shot, no good. Rebound Todd Central. Todd County wanting to run a little bit, Bob, but it's nothing like Trigg County or Hopkinsville wanting to run. Todd Central missing the shot. Rebound to Englebright, quickly up to Thompson. Thompson, stutter step, drives baseline off the glass. Farmers Bank shot, D-Man Thompson. And a Madisonville Community College timeout called quickly by Todd Central. Nice drive by D-Man Thompson. Timeouts are brought to you this season by Madisonville Community College. Are you looking to further your education, enrich your career, build on existing skills, or just gain new ones? Then MCC is your college for affordable, flexible, and a convenient path to reach your goals. Visit MadisonvilleKCTCS.edu for more information.
And both our shots have gone down so far tonight, Dennis, have been bank shots sponsored by Farmers Bank and Trust Company, home of the Tiger debit card, and we want to see lots more of them tonight.
That was a good drive by D-Man Thompson. He caught the ball out on the right wing, got to the baseline, kind of stutter stepped, and then took off. And it drew the ire of Todd Central's coach, who called the quick timeout.
And he's key for us tonight inside, that's for sure.
Caldwell County out of the timeout, a 2-3 zone. 3 on the way, no good. Ball loose, tapped out of bounds.
Should be.
Looked like it was off Todd Central, but they're going to call it off Ryan Hammett. That was number 10, Strader, with the miss on the three-point shot. Strader to put it in play. Underneath it goes. Foster has it blocked by Wilson. All the way almost to the locker room.
That's what he brings to the Todd County man was open and shot it. Well, here comes Jay Darius, and not here, not tonight.
A little Motumbo-like reject on that one. Todd Central puts it in play to Whitlock. Whitlock into the corner to Shutt, number 0. Todd Central gets the inside position. That's Glass going up, misses the shot, but he's going to be fouled by Wilson. Wilson let Glass get underneath him that time and turned and was just facing the basket. Wilson tried to defend from behind, and that's just not going to work.
Wilson is a 50% foul shooter on the season, 15 out of 30, so.
First free throw is good.
Nailed that one.
Jamison Glass, the leading scorer for Todd Central at 19 points a game. 4-3, Caldwell County with the early lead. Glass tries to tie it up and does. Central back with that 2-2-1 pressure. Caldwell County works it around to Whittington, back up to Englebright. Englebright pass stolen away by Glass, kind of telegraphed that one. 3 on the way from Whitlock is good. Turnover leads to a 3-point shot for Todd Central. Caldwell County now works it back up against that 2-2-1 pressure. All the way down, Englebright gets loose. Runner no good, rebound Wilson. Wilson back up and in, and the foul. Jadarius Wilson, awkward angle, but was able to get it up over the rim, and it drops, and he'll have a chance with a Goodwin Insurance free throw to tie this game up.
That foul is on Jamison Glass, his first.
It's going to be Hammond out of the ball game, and Xavier Bumpus checking in, as Jadarius Wilson will step to the stripe. Shot up, bounces off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Todd Central. Rebels lead this one 7-6 early in the first quarter. Out to Perez on the wing. Perez is going to bring it back out. He has Bumpus low on him at midcourt. Whitlock over to Strader. Strader looked for the lob inside. Now it's Glass trying to post up on Wilson. Little backside help there at that time, but Glass gets the shot, gets the ball over to Shutt on the other side of the lane. Todd Central read that one well. As soon as Englebright broke for the double team and the weak side help, then they put the shot up off the glass and in. Todd Central back the other way. Foster 4-3, airballed it. Whitlock with the rebound. 9-6, Todd Central. Whitlock with the basketball at midcourt. They'll work it around to Shutt. Shutt wants to lob it into Perez, instead throws it into the cheerleaders. They're going to say that was off of Bumpus on the deflection. So Strader puts it in play, guarded on the baseline by D-Man Thompson. In it comes to Foster. Foster fake the three, drives, shot short, rebound Wilson. Quickly back to Whittington. Whittington pushes the issue up the right side, hand off to Bumpus. Bumpus sees a lane, takes it to the hole, up and no good. Strader with the board for Todd Central. 3:30 left to play in the first quarter. 9-6 Rebels. Caldwell County back man-to-man. They played a zone out of a timeout. Backdoor cut up and in as Shutt lost Englebright on that back door. Nice pass from out front, and it's 11-6 Todd Central. 2-2-1 pressure. Whittington gets it across with Bumpus. Cross-court pass all the way over to Englebright. Dangerous pass, and Englebright with a left foot on the sideline, out of bounds. Turnover Caldwell County. Bob, you're going to have a quicker ball movement against that pressure defense. You're
going to
dribble.
Absolutely. We're going to have to spread out when we get down here in front court.
Backdoor cut again. Foster up and in. Todd Central with back-to-back backdoor cuts, and they've opened up a 13-6 lead. Bumpus double-teamed on the side. Whittington wanted to get it down court. Instead, Whitlock comes up, makes a steal, takes it all the way to the hole, and puts it in. Madisonville Community College timeout after that score. 2:36 left in the first. 15-6 Rebels back after this.
KFC Princeton, offering their amazing fried chicken and all the fix-its. You can dine in or call your order for pickup inside or use their convenient drive-thru. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton. Whether you enjoy a quick lunch or take dinner home or maybe take something to a friend in need, they're always ready to help. They're also looking for team members at KFC. Ask about becoming a member of their team. KFC on the Marion Road, where they appreciate your support and they are Princeton strong.
At Trisu's, they're ordering it your way.
How would you like to have a vehicle built just for you? Little things are important, like rich colors, big screens and displays, almost like watching TV. Exteriors with beautiful style and powerful engines that respond to the lightest touch on the accelerator. It's time to get what you want. Order your new ride and feel the thrill when you drive off the lot. Trice Hughes in Princeton is the one-stop shop for everything your vehicle needs. For more information, visit tricehughes.com. That's tricehughes.com.
Hancock's Neighborhood Market would like to wish the Tigers all the best of luck this year.
And we're back here at the Cab. 2 minutes, 36 seconds to play in the first quarter. Caldwell County now trailing by 9 and inbounding the ball. For the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County has seen Todd Central go off on a 9-0 run. Tigers get it into Whittington. Whittington wants to go cross court, misses the pass to Englebright, goes behind Bumpus and out of bounds. So not the results out of a timeout that Coach K wanted for sure. As Todd Central gets it back into Glass. Glass drives the lane, shot up, no good. Good defense by Wilson. And it's Whittington with the basketball. Over to Bumpus. Really hawking defense out front by Todd Central. Bumpus has shut on him. Down to D-Man Thompson. Thompson faked the cut. Drives the lane, has it blocked from behind by Glass. Foster back the other way. And a offensive foul on Trayvon Foster. I think if Foster had just taken it to the hole, Bob, he was fine because Caldwell County stepped away. He actually turned and went into a Tiger player.
And a lot of times you should just stop and shoot that shot.
Englebright back to Whittington, back to Englebright. Englebright has a lane to the hole, blocked by Glass. Glass, a tall young man, probably in the range of 6'5", 6'6", about the same height as Wilson for Caldwell County.
And Todd County has just turned it over. Caldwell County in possession here at half court.
In for Todd County is number 14, Preston Rager. Rager in for Foster. Handoff, it goes to Bumpus. Bumpus, top of the key, weave out front. Whittington drives the lane, whistle, and an illegal screen on Jadarius Wilson.
And that's what he has to learn to. 2 fouls quickly here in the first quarter.
That's been the biggest thing that he does have to learn, Bob. You're right. Gets into foul trouble a little too early. Still a minute and a half to play just in the first quarter. And he already has both Caldwell fouls on him. That'll push Caldwell County to a 2-3 zone. Back tip, knocked away. We'll see which way it goes. And it is Caldwell County basketball as it goes off of Whitlock. Good back tap by Xavier Bumpus.
3 turnovers for Todd County, 5 for the Tigers here in the first quarter.
Still that 2-2-1 three-quarter court pressure. Caldwell gets it into Bumpus. Bumpus pulls up his dribble over to Englebright. Back to Bumpus. Xavier across midcourt. Thought about the drive, instead pulls it back out. Englebright, short jumper, but doesn't draw anything. Bounces out of bounds on the baseline. Todd Central basketball. They'll bring it up the length of the court, leading this one 15-6. Caldwell County has been stagnant offensively, Bob. I think they haven't scored probably in better than 3 minutes.
You're right. It's been about a 3-minute drought.
2-3 zone by Caldwell County. Wilson still in the game. Whitlock for 3, and it's good. 18-6. 12-point run by Todd Central. Bumpus works it around the defense on the left side, wants to bring it back out. Glass on him. Trying to direct Wilson. Wilson double teamed. That pass is not going to be there. Bumpus still with the basketball. Pulls up. Short range jumper is good. Breaks the drought, but not the prettiest offensive set in the world for Caldwell County, but we'll take the points. 18-8. Now Todd Central with the lead as we have 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Foster with the basketball, guarded by Englebright out front. Over to Shutt. Shutt's going to hold it for the last shot. 7 seconds on the clock. Shutt. Inside it goes. Lob to Glass. Glass shot up. No good. And Wilson loses it out of bounds with 1/10 of a second left.
7 turnovers for Caldwell.
It'll just have to be a tip. You can't get a ball. You can't get a shot away with a tenth of a second. So it's got to be something to the rim. And they're going to put 2 people on Glass. This one, horn sounds as soon as it comes in. After 1 quarter of play, it's a 10-point lead for the Rebels. Todd Central 18, Caldwell County 8. Back with the second quarter after this.
Celebrate 25 years of Planters Bank with 2,500 points. Introducing the Planters Bank 25-year celebration special. Earn 2,500 You Choose Rewards points and get a free Visa check card with every new checking account open. And they'll add 2,500 You Choose Rewards points to your Visa check card balance. That's like getting $25 in your account before you even get started. That's their way of celebrating 25 years with you. Planters Bank, 25 years of great things. Member FDIC.
This is Alan Watts with Your Ag Edge, inviting you to join me Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. for the WPKY Morning Ag Report. We check in daily with Caldwell County Agriculture Extension Agent Shane Bogle. Get the latest from fellow farm broadcaster Max Armstrong. Take a look at the latest livestock market reports. Hear the latest edition of Traveling to Bluegrass and check the opening grain market with Hopkins Elevator's Ben Westerfield. That's the Morning Ag Report from Your Ag Edge Network on 103.3 FM and 1580 AM WPKY.
Bradley Furniture wishes all the Tigers good luck this season.
And welcome back to the cab for the second quarter. Brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors, located next to what was the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby gifts, registry. Caldwell County to inbound it. And for the call here in the second quarter, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's Englebright at the point for Caldwell County. Man-to-man pressure from Todd Central into the corner. 3 on the way. D-Man Thompson, no good. Push underneath, not called as Ryan Hammett was pushed away from the basketball. Quickly up court, Foster wanted to take it back out to Glass. Intercepted by Whittington. Whittington drives left side. Picked up by Glass. He's going to shoot it and makes it from the baseline. 14-footer, Colin Whittington. Want to say hello to all the listeners on WEKT out of Elkton tonight. That radio station is picking up our live stream for those folks over in Todd County, and we're glad to have them along tonight. 18-10, your score here. Todd Central with the lead. Foster with the basketball back to Shutt. They'll lob it free throw line high, kick it back out. Foster, 3 from the left corner, no good. Bumpus with the rebound for Caldwell County. Zavy, stutter step at half court, gets around Whitlock. Now spin move in the lane, takes it up over to D-Man Thompson off the glass and in. Farmers Bank shot. D-Man Thompson assist to Zavy Bumpus. Caldwell County back within 6, trailed by as many as 12. Shutt, right wing, over to Foster. Foster top of the key. 2-3 zone, Caldwell County. Lob inside, it goes to Rager. Rager gets it to Glass, back tip by Bumpus. Picked up by Hammett. He'll hand it off to Whittington. Whittington across half court. Fakes the handoff to Bumpus. Now Whittington in the corner. Rager on him. Hammett goes to the basketball. Pulls his dribble up. Now lobs it out front. Dangerous pass. Pulled down by Zavy Bumpus. Over to Englebright. Englebright to Whittington. Pulls up, has his shot blocked. Picked up by Glass. Out to Foster. D-Man Thompson got back for Caldwell County. They'll switch sides over to Shutt. Shutt has his pass into the post picked off. It's Englebright now has it stolen away. Behind the back dribble got picked off. Foster from the corner for 3 is good. 21-12. 5.5 minutes or so left to play and a bad pass by Whittington. Todd Central picks it off, and Whitlock finishes off with a little bucket from the left side of the lane. 23-12, lead back to 11. And Caldwell County's passes, Bob, everybody in the gym knows where they're going with it when they go to pass. And Todd Central really jumping on a lot of those passes. Rager's shot no good. Perez with the rebound. Out front to Foster. Now Whitlock back with the basketball. Caldwell County's going to stay in that 2-3. They went to it when Wilson picked up his second foul. He's on the bench, but Caldwell County staying with that 2-3 zone. Inside it goes to Shutt, gets it back to Glass. Glass with the left hand in the lane, up and in. Biggest lead of the night now for Todd Central at 25-12. Caldwell County had it down to as little as 6 just a couple of minutes ago. And D-Man Thompson tries to go over to Hammond. That's one Thompson has got to take up, Bob, with his strength. 4 feet from the basket, go up. If you don't make it, you're probably going to the line.
It's tough to, it's easy to sit up here and see, but, when he gave up the ball, the other person maybe should be expecting that. Just roll right past us.
4:26 left to play in the first half. It is Todd Central. Shot from the elbow, no good. Whittington with another strong rebound. Collin drives the lane, back tapped out of bounds. And they're going to say off of Whittington last. It's a couple of these back taps that I haven't seen the end of the play on as well as maybe I should have. One on each end.
Collin didn't argue that, so it looked like it was not off of him.
Whitlock over to Strader. Strader out to Rager, back to Strader. Wide open three is good. Another Madisonville Community College timeout by Coach K as he sees the lead balloon out to 28-12 now. Todd Central with the lead. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Life is filled with moments. Moments we share with those we love, worry about, and strive to protect the most. At Woodman Life, we provide life insurance and retirement products to help protect you and your family so that you can enjoy all the moments to come.
This is Josh Ray, your local Woodman Life agent. Come see us at 1009 West Main Street or give us a call at 365-6111.
Certain eligibility and age restrictions apply. Woodman of the World Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska.
The WPKY News Edge team is dedicated to keeping you informed around the clock. News, weather, and sports. Join us weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5. Plus 24/7 when you need it at WPKYonline.com and worldwide on the free WPKY app. The complete coverage you deserve from a proven partner. No fees, the way it should be. We are 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Black Patch Grill says, "Go Tigers. Good luck this season."
At the cab, 3 minutes, 54 seconds to play in the second quarter. Caldwell County inbounding the ball for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. 2-2-1 pressure like they have most of the game by Todd Central. Caldwell County breaks it this time. Whittington at the top of the key. Rager comes out to meet him. Caldwell gets it over to Bumpus. Bumpus almost over and back. Still has the ball on the left side. Strader picks him up. Drives between two players. Wants to dish it back inside. And Xavier bailed out on a foul. Kind of got in no man's land, left his feet going out of bounds, and tried to pass it back in. Foul is going to be called on Glass, and that's his second.
Be good if we get him on the bench for a little while.
Still 3.5 to play in the first half, 28-12. Caldwell County had this thing down to 18-12 just a little while ago, but a 10-0 run is broken by Xavier Bumpus at the stripe as he hits a Goodwin Insurance free throw. Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. Contact Goodwin Insurance for a free quote. Second free throw up and in by Bumpus. 28-14 the score. It's Whitlock over to Strader on the left wing. Caldwell County is staying in that 2-3 zone. Wilson back in the game with those two fouls. Strader tries to take it out front to Rager. Whittington had it knocked away, but saves it inbounds in the backcourt to Todd Central. Steal on the other end, though, as Caldwell County comes up with it. Bumpus with the basketball, looking to drive off the glass, and no good. And I think they got Xavier with the offensive foul.
Pretty tough to get a shot off from outside tonight, Dennis. We're looking at the defense by Todd Central's pretty stout out front.
Yeah, Todd Central really rushes that ball. If you pick it up out front, you're going to have pressure. Whitlock across half court to Strader near the top of the key to Rager. Rager looks it over. They're looking underneath, trying to get it into glass. Good front by Wilson. Strader now with it back top of the key. Rager in the corner for three. No good. Wilson with the rebound. Outlet pass was going to Bumpus, but Bumpus was already taking off up the court. Todd Central with the steal, and Rager finishes it off underneath, 30-14. Bumpus back the other way. Wild shot picked up by Todd Central. Caldwell County right now, Bob, kind of their own worst enemy. Whittington with the basketball on the steal, left-hand shot up and in. A little more controlled shot than Caldwell has had the last couple of possessions. 30-16 now. We'll go under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Whitlock gets to half court, count on, gets across to Strader. Strader into the corner. Foster dumps it into Glass. Glass with a nice cut to the hoop on the pass from Foster. And it's 32-16. Caldwell County still working against that 2-2-1 pressure. Down it goes to Hammett. Hammett brings it back out to D-Man Thompson. Over to Whittington. Whittington guarded by Foster at the top of the key. Whittington calling for a screen. Into the corner it goes to Hammett. Back out Whittington. Whittington and Strader. Whittington still calling for the screens from Wilson. Now Wilson gets it back from Bumpus. Wilson, nice little baby hook inside from about 6 feet. 32-18 as we get down near a minute to play in the first half. Stay tuned at the half for the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime report. Strader, top of the key. Todd Central content to throw it around, working it down for possibly the last shot. Rager, free throw line high to Glass, back out to Whitlock. Tigers in that 2-3 zone. They'll let the clock run down, trailing this one 32-18. Whittington almost comes up with a steal, forces the pressure on Rager. Rager dumps it back in and back out to Whitlock. Whitlock directing traffic out front, down to 25 seconds. Rager with the basketball. Drops it in, free throw line high, and right back out to Rager. Rager to Whitlock. Whitlock has Bumpus come out, start the count on him, but Bumpus backs off. Foster now to Rager in the corner. Rager underneath. Looked like Glass had his foot on the end line. Bob not called. Goes up for the shot. Blocked by Wilson with 1 second left on the clock. Good play inside by Wilson, not to pick up a third foul, but with very good defensive position on Jamison Glass.
Really looking comfortable in that position most of the night tonight so far. He got beat on the last next to last play, but
shot up at the buzzer, off the back of the rim, and no good. And we'll go to the locker room with Todd Central in front. It's the Rebels 32, Tigers 18. We'll take a break and be back to kick off the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. That's next on WPKY.
Learn about your heart health with a simple scan. The Cardiology Clinic at Caldwell Medical Center features a highly trained team of heart health specialists and years of experience in cardiac health and wellness. Our specialists provide a wide range of cardiac-specific services, offering coronary artery calcium testing, stress test, echocardiograms, sleep studies, and more, all right here close to home. To schedule an appointment, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Today's society is dependent on electricity. The Princeton Electric Plant Board has what you demand for electricity anywhere, anytime at the required level of quality. They work to ensure our community's power system has the resources in place for reliability today and into the future. Their work and commitment has reduced the frequency and duration of power outages with a reliability rate of 99.9%. Princeton Electric Plant Board, bringing our customers safe and reliable energy.
Let's be honest, we all ate too much Thanksgiving food, and it's only getting worse with all the Christmas goodies. Now's the time to get to Trilogy Performance Sports and take advantage of their 15% off open gym packages before you have to buy those new pants. This offer allows open use of the facilities at Trilogy. What a deal! Don't wait. Get in shape. This offer is only good until December 23rd, so start exercising now and run to Trilogy Performance Sports to sign up. For more information, go to trilogyperformancesports.com.
The Planters Bank season of giving is underway. You can drop off requested donations at any Planters branch. 12 organizations have requested specific items. The best part? Planters Bank will match the dollar value of every single item donated. Visit Planters Bank's Facebook page or website for more details. You can help local and area charities by making a donation at any branch through Planters Bank's Season of Giving.
If you're involved in an auto accident, it's your choice where your vehicle is repaired. Some insurance companies refer you to pro shops because they give the insurance company discounts. But with those discounts, the insurance company has input on the parts used and might not always use what is best. At Trice's Body Shop, they're not partnered with an insurance company, but they give the same lifetime limited warranty to the person who owns the vehicle at the time of repairs. Visit Trice's in Princeton for your vehicle repairs.
This is Alan Watts with Your Ag Edge, inviting you to join me Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. for the WPKY Morning Ag Report. We check in daily with Caldwell County Agriculture Extension Agent Shane Bogle, get the latest from fellow farm broadcaster Max Armstrong, take a look at the latest livestock market reports, hear the latest edition of Traveling to Bluegrass, and check the opening grain market with Hopkins Elevator's Ben Westerfield. That's the Morning Ag Report from Your Ag Edge Network on 103.3 FM and 1580 AM WPKY.
Good luck to all Tiger athletes from Bella Marie Boutique. Go Tigers!
Welcome back to the cab as we get underway with the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime report. Travis Construction and Concrete takes care of all of your concrete needs as well as driveways, porches, foundations, decorative concrete, basement walls, remodels, and much more. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. Your halftime score, Todd Central 32, Caldwell County 18. Caldwell County got behind by 12 early, battled back, had it down to, what was it, Bob, 18-12 game at one point, and then off went Todd Central again on another run, and their lead right now 32-18 here at the half. Caldwell County with a few turnovers in that half. I think it was just a matter, we made some bad passes, and Bob, at times, the offense got a little stagnant. There was a lot of one-on-one basketball without a lot of ball movement, and those turnovers piled up. Not as quick a team as Trigg or Hopkinsville, but Todd Central still gets the ball down the court pretty well, and that 2-2-1 pressure really causing Caldwell County some trouble getting up the court.
I think most teams this year, Dennis, are going to press us like we saw in that first half. And when we're in the front court with the basketball, you tend to almost hurry up trying to get rid of the basketball. You see somebody open, and it closes quickly. And we've had 14 turnovers here in the first half, and I'd say 2/3 of them were in that type of situation where we were rushed to make a pass, and it didn't work out for us.
And no Little Caesars Pizza three-pointers for Caldwell County in that first half. Of course, Little Caesars, your home of the $5.99 hot and ready pizza. That's a regular of ours on a lot of away games. We'll grab one of those and hit the road when we go on the road with the Tigers and the Lady Tigers. Time now for the stats of the first half, brought to you by Ackridge Farm Supply Ace Hardware, a fourth-generation family business. Ackridge Farm Supply has been providing high-quality goods and services to Western Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933. They have stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve all of your needs. For the first half stats, here's Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Caldwell County trailed at the end of one quarter late tonight here 18-8. And in the second quarter, they were outscored 14-10, so that 10-point lead at the end of one stretches into 14 here at halftime at 32-18. For the Tigers, led in scoring in the first half by Colin Whittington with 6 points on 3 two-point field goals, 4 points for Xavier Bumpus on 2 two-pointers, 4 points for D-Man Thompson on 2 two-pointers, and 4 points for Jadarius Wilson on 2 2-point field goals. He missed his only free throw attempt tonight. Total of 18 points for the Tigers. As I mentioned earlier, the Tigers with 14 turnovers and really not very many rebounds. Todd County Central shooting a pretty high rate from the field. I have Jadarius Wilson with 4 rebounds, Jack Englebright 1, Colin Whittington 2, and Xavier Bumpus with 1. So not many missed shots, but also in that sequence, Todd County with 9 turnovers here in the first half. So that helped out where they did not get off a potential 9 more shots. For Todd County Central, they're led in the scoring in the first half by number 13, Perez Whitlock. He has 12 points, 3 2-pointers, and 2 3-pointers for his 12 points. Next up is Jamison Glass, their leading scorer on the season. He has 6 points, 2 2-point field goals, 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe for his 6. 5 points for Trayvon Foster, a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer. 4 points for Devin Shutt on 2 2-pointers. 3 points for Hayden Strader on a 3-pointer, and 2 points from Preston Rager on a field goal. Total of 32 points for Todd County. Todd County shooting 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe. Caldwell County shooting 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe, and not many fouls were called tonight. 3 on each team in the first half. Caldwell County with only 1 man near foul trouble, and that's Jadarius Wilson with 2 fouls. Played most of the second quarter with 2. Had 2 at the end of 1 and stayed in the game pretty well in the second quarter, which I think is a testimony to his improving on the floor, because they were going to force the ball inside on several occasions and did. And except for one situation, he handled himself well inside, Dennis.
I think he's making improvements every night, Bob, that he comes out here. His position is really good. A lot of times he's got to learn when to let the ball go out of bounds. He's tried to save a couple tonight and been out of bounds on him. But if he can control those fouls and start getting more minutes as we go deeper into the season, I think he's going to be a player to reckon with by the time you get to the district tournament in February.
He'll be strong, and still we only see him as a sophomore. So he's got really a bright future ahead of him if he can stay with the game, because he's going to learn a lot this year, that's for sure.
The 2-2-1 pressure by Todd Central causing the Tigers some trouble too, and they've got a few turnovers off of that. The passes a little bit telegraphed tonight. I mean, Todd Central jumped probably, what would you say, at least half a dozen passes that they just saw and stepped in front of that were just bad passes is about the only way you can describe them.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, I bet of our 14 turnovers, 7, 8, 9 were in that various where we rushed the pass, thought we had somebody open, and we didn't. We just really playing hot potato a little bit with the basketball. We're counting down here 45 seconds in halftime, and I'll let you end the halftime, Dennis, and I'll get the quarter.
That is going to do it for us on the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime report. For all of your building and construction needs, concrete needs, it's Travis Construction and Concrete.
And the third quarter is going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors. Stop in and see Pam. She's got discounts on furniture out there, baby furniture. Also, they're your local U-Haul dealer. Stop in and see Hab for any of those needs that you might have. And Cozy Living is everything a home should be. And we're counting down into inbound the ball to start the third quarter will be Todd County Central. And for the call here, man who plays as well on concrete as he does on the ground, my golf buddy, Dennis Stevens.
Indoor, outdoor, I love it, man. Caldwell County is going to come out with Bumpus, Thompson, Wilson, Whittington, and Englebright to start the second half. Whitlock will bring it up for Todd Central. Their first option always to look inside to Jamison Glass. Glass with the basketball now. Backdoor cut by Todd Central. Again, defended much better by Caldwell County after the halftime. Shot no good. Whittington with the rebound for Caldwell County. He'll give it up to Xavier Bumpus, who will bring it across half court. Bumpus working on glass. Pulls his dribble up, back out to Whittington. Whittington with Whitlock. Caldwell County a little bit uncertain, it seems like, offensively, Bob, just not in sync. It's going to be Bumpus for a long three, and the first Little Caesars Pizza three-pointer of the night is Xavier Bumpus. Little Caesars Pizza, get game day ready this season with Little Caesars. $5.99, hot and ready pizza at Little Caesars. Todd Central tries to answer, misses the three, but it's Glass on the rebound, and he puts it back up. 34-21. 2-2-1 pressure by Todd Central. Englebright gets it over now. He's triple teamed in front of the Caldwell County bench, and it's knocked out of bounds by Jamison Glass. Fortunate for Caldwell County on that one, Bob, because they had Englebright pinned right on that sideline. Whittington puts it in play. Wilson not looking for it. Stolen away, and up and in is Rager on the other end for Todd Central. You always got to see where the ball's at, getting that ball in. And that's one of those lessons that Wilson will learn as the season goes. Whittington now double teamed in the corner, splits it into the corner on the opposite side. It goes to Thompson. Thompson's shot partially blocked. Strader picks it up for Todd Central. Just over a minute and a half gone here in the third quarter. Rager for three off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound knocked around, and Colin Whittington comes up with it. Working up against a man-to-man defense. Gets a good screen from Wilson. Into the corner goes to Thompson. Back out to Whittington on the left wing. Whittington directing traffic into the corner to Thompson. Thompson to Whittington. Caldwell County is going to change the court. Put it to the right side with Bumpus. Bumpus between the legs, drives the lane. Left-hand shot off the glass and in. Xavier Bumpus with a good Farmers Bank shot. Caldwell County back within 13. Glass now top of the key. Drives on Wilson. Shot up and in. Little bump there. I like how the officials let that one go. Not much of one. 38-23 the score. Bumpus now left side. Drives baseline. Gets under. Goes up. Has it blocked. It's Whitlock. Lead pass up to Foster. Foster goes up and in. Whittington tried to get back on that one, just a step late. Now it's Bumpus. Has it tapped from behind, but a foul called by the far side official. That one is going to be on number 14, Rager.
Todd County's first here in the third quarter. Caldwell County yet to foul.
Glass out of the game, and in for Todd Central is number 12, Micah Smith. Now Bumpus, guarded by Foster. Good matchup there. Lob inside, it goes to Wilson. Wilson turns, puts it up, no good. Charging and getting the basket and the foul. D-Man Thompson aggressively went for the rebound on the Wilson miss, picked it up, put it in, and he'll get a chance to cap it off with a free throw. 40-25.
Foul is on Perez Whitlock, his first, team second.
Free throw is good. They've got two on Whitlock on the board now, Bob. I don't know who they missed on the other one. It is up and in. Rager all alone in the corner. Madisonville Community College timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. 42-26. Back in 30 seconds.
Proud supporter of Tiger Sports, Big John's Barbecue says, "Go Tigers."
And we are back here at the Cab. 4:42 left to play in the third quarter. 42-26. As Coach K really trying to get his team fired up a little bit. Bob, you got to feel like he's talking to him about seeing the basketball. We've had some passes tonight trying to work against that 2-3 zone where I think everybody's leaving it up to Colin to go ahead and maybe bring it up and turning their backs. Colin's getting some pressure or some trap, and he's having to pass the ball, but nobody's really looking for the pass.
It's that situation, Dennis, where I sometimes don't think we want the ball.
Bumpus called for a travel, trying to get into the lane.
Second turnover for the Tigers here in the second half.
4.5 to play in the third quarter. Todd Central with the basketball on the left wing. That's Foster, brings it back top of the key to Rager. Rager down to Strader, has it knocked away by D-Man Thompson. Nice anticipation by Thompson to come up and knock that one out of bounds. Smith back out of the ball game. Glass back in for Todd Central. Lob over to Glass. Glass up and fouled. We'll see who this one's called on. It's either Hammett or Whittington. And it's going to be Ryan Hammett picking up the foul. I think Todd County came out with that one out of the timeout, Bob, and knew what they were going to do the first offensive possession, and that was that lob to the 6'6" Glass. Free throw is good.
3 trips to the line tonight for Glass. He's perfect on all 3.
Glass with the second. That away to Jinx and Bob. Goes off the back of the rim. Rebound was Todd Central, but the pass out front intercepted by Englebright. He gets it to Xavier Bumpus. Bumpus down low with the dribble. Fakes the handoff to Hammett. Now goes right side over to D-Man Thompson in the corner. Back to Bumpus. Bumpus to Whittington. Whittington backing in on Rager. Shot up and blocked. Out of bounds on Whittington. Checking into the ball game, Devin Shutt for Todd Central. Coming out is going to be Strader. Hayden Strader has played a lot of good minutes for Todd Central. Kind of goes unnoticed, but makes a lot of the rebounds. Got a few points tonight as well. Kind of under the radar, if you will. Shutt to Rager. Over to Foster. Foster. Pass underneath to Shutt. Good recovery by Hammett. They'll kick it out to Whitlock. Whitlock thought about the 3. Closed out on by Englebright. They'll drop it off to Rager at the volleyball stripe. Rager looks around. Had Bumpus on him. Bumpus will follow him to the corner after the pass. Inside the Glass at the elbow. Over to Rager. He was wide open. Turns down the 3. Lob back into Glass to the opposite corner to Foster. Foster saw an opening. Closed up. Kicks it back out to Whitlock. Back out to Foster. Underneath it goes to Glass. Glass trying to back in D-Man Thompson. And does. Puts it up off the glass and in. Not bad defense, though, by D-Man Thompson. Caldwell County working against that pressure in the backcourt. Trapped at midcourt is Bumpus. Bumpus able to get it to Thompson. Thompson drives. Wanted to dish off instead of taking it to the hole a couple of times tonight, Bob. Back the other way. Todd Central rebound put back by Rager off the miss by Glass. Biggest lead of the night at 21 now for Todd Central. 47-26. Just about 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Whittington gets by. Left-hand shot too strong off the backboard. Rager with the rebound for Todd Central. Whitlock across half court. Picked up at the logo by Englebright. It is Whitlock looking it over. Caldwell County man-to-man defensively here in the third quarter. Rager, stutter step, Whitlock gets it back out, misses the shot. Rebound falls into the hands of Colin Whittington. Whittington trying to direct traffic. Over to Bumpus. Bumpus drives, dish off, and a blocking foul is called as Englebright misses a shot off the dish from Bumpus. But Bob, it just appears Caldwell County is just out of sync, not knowing if it's a screen coming up and you're going to go off a screen, having to do a lot of directing traffic down there instead of running the plays.
And sometimes, Dennis, like you say, we think we have a shot, should take it, but we're trying to pass it off.
Colin Whittington into the lane, kicks it out. It's Hammett for 3. That one well short. Rebound underneath. D-Man Thompson back up and no good. Thompson trying to chase the rebound down, grabs it on the baseline, back up and has it knocked away by Foster. It'll stay Tiger basketball with 1:29 left to play in the third quarter. Rager comes out, Strader back in for the Rebels. Rebels out of the 13th district of the 4th region. Whittington, lob in play, gets it all the way out to Bumpus. on the left wing. Bumpus, step back three on the way, no good. Glass snatches down the rebound for Todd Central. Rebels run the other way. Foster on the baseline, charge as Whittington had good position, got back, planted himself on the right side of the lane, and drew the charge from Foster.
Nice defensive posture by Colin Whittington that time.
Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. 47-26 Rebels, back in 1 minute.
Fredonia Valley Bank is proud of our area senior athletes and is celebrating their accomplishments. They're sharing special senior stories featuring the class of 23 in a senior spotlight. Follow yoursportsedge.com or download the app and listen for updates on 103.3 WPKY. As Fredonia Valley Bank gives our senior athletes a special moment to shine.
Want faster, more reliable internet? Pennyrile Electric is proud to help power EnergyNet Fiber Internet Service. Stream your favorite shows, game with unlimited data, work from home, or power your home security with a reliable EnergyNet connection. EnergyNet has gig-speed fiber internet packages starting at just $59.95 per month. And we offer local support. Check GoEnergyNet.com to see if EnergyNet Fiber Internet is available in your home.
Cozy Living Interior and Boutique, cheering on all Tiger athletes.
For the call, here's Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County looking much better against that 2-2-1 pressure on that trip up the court. Whittington got in the lane, had to pull it back out as he faced a double team. Back out now to Bumpus. Bumpus off a screen. Switch is picked up by Glass. Glass on Bumpus on that wing. Bumpus dribbling out front. Keeps getting pushed back off a D-Man Thompson screen. Bumpus for three. And no good. Rebound loose on the floor. D-Man Thompson back up with it off the glass and in. Farmers Bank shot. D-Man Thompson.
Our board work has improved this third quarter for sure.
47-28. Tigers down by 19. Caldwell County better watch that backdoor cut. They've been burned 2 or 3 times tonight. Whitlock with the basketball on Englebright. 17 seconds. Englebright steps out to start the count on the right wing. Whitlock pulls it back to half court. Whitlock off a screen. 8 seconds on the clock. Inside Glass. Shot up, no good. Glass with the rebound. Back up, no good. Ball tipped around, still no good. Whittington grabs the rebound, heaves, but not even close on the other end. After 3 quarters of play, it's Todd Central 47 and Caldwell County 28. Back with fourth quarter action after this.
For 25 years, La Potosina Mexican Restaurant has been your choice for authentic Mexican food. They appreciate your business through the years. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Pair your favorite meals with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryouts. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. La Potosina Mexican Restaurant with locations in Princeton and Marion. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. And thanks again for 25 great years.
The WPKY News Edge team is dedicated to keeping you informed around the clock. News, weather, and sports. Join us weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5. Plus 24/7 when you need it at WPKYonline.com and worldwide on the free WPKY app. The complete coverage you deserve from a proven partner. No fees, the way it should be. We are 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
And we're back here at the Cab. Fourth quarter coming up, brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Stop in and see Pam. Christmas season's here. A lot of discounts out there. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. For the call here in the fourth quarter, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's Xavier Bumpus with the basketball working against Foster. Kicks it back out. Stolen away by Whitlock. Pass behind Englebright. Todd Central back the other way. Kick out, shut for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Great block out by D-Man Thompson on Glass. I like how Thompson plays. Just unassuming, but really goes at everything as hard as he can. Foul underneath is called. And it's a push as Bumpus goes down and hits the elbow. He's getting up okay and shaking that one off.
The foul is on Jamison Glass, his third.
That would help Caldwell County if you could pick up another quick one on him.
Xavier at the line to shoot two. Xavier 3 out of 3 so far tonight at the line.
These free throws brought to you by Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency. We'll see how the knock on the elbow affects Xavier on these free throws. As Bob said, 3 out of 3 tonight, but still kind of rubbing that right elbow at the free throw line.
He went down hard. You could hear the thump up here.
Bumpus toes up in the newly painted lanes here at Caldwell County High School. Free throw up and in. Hitting the right elbow didn't hurt the left-handed free throw, did it, Bob?
So far,
net.
So far he's improving dramatically on his 4 out of 4 tonight.
Hammond out of the ball game. Jadarius Wilson checks in for the Tigers. Second free throw in the air and good. 47-30. Still a lot of time here in the fourth quarter, but Caldwell County is going to have to get some stops. Ball tipped away but pulled back down by Foster. Over to Shutt, top of the key to Strader. Strader dribbles around, finds Whitlock. Whitlock to Shutt. Shutt with the basketball back to Foster. Working it around, running some time off the clock, down to 7:05 left to play in the game. Foster on the far side. Back out front to Whitlock. Whitlock looks for a screen from Glass, dumps it back into the corner. A three on the way is good by Foster. Todd Central has hit a few threes tonight. Caldwell County with just the one.
5 for Todd County at the three-point variety.
Englebright tried to drive, has to pull it back out. Now Bumpus at the top of the key. Bumpus pulled back, thought about the three, instead hands off to Whittington. Whittington goes to set the screen. Bumpus waves it off, takes it to the hole, up, no good. Wilson had the rebound blocked away. Thompson comes up with it in the far right corner. Lob inside to Wilson. Wilson, nice catch, goes up and no good. And commits the foul over the back, kind of a makeup call. I think Wilson probably got away with a double dribble, but not much contact on the rebound attempt, but still gets called for his third foul of the night. Caldwell County will pick up at half court as Whitlock brings it up for the Rebels. We'll go under 6 minutes to play in the ball game with this possession. Up and a nice block. Wilson on Glass. Caldwell County back the other way. In the lane, Wilson running the lane, has it blocked out of bounds.
Pass just a hair too late on that, Dennis. We had the man beat, but actually, was there a foul called on that?
He did call a foul on that on the block. So Wilson to the line for two. First one up and in. Goodwin Insurance sponsors our free throws. Contact Goodwin Insurance for a free quote. 50-31. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on WPKY Princeton. Second free throw rattles a little bit but drops. And a Madisonville Community College timeout called on the floor after the make. It's a 30-second timeout. 50-32 Rebels. Back in 30 seconds.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in soon and enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's. Proud to be a part of this community. McDonald's of Princeton, proud supporters of the Caldwell County Tigers.
And we're back here at the cab. 5 minutes, 54 seconds to play in the game. Teams now heading back to the floor. Caldwell County down by 18 points at 50-32. Todd County inbound it, break the length of the floor, and for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County coming with a little backcourt pressure. It'll be Glass bringing it up by himself. Picked up by Wilson. Glass made the cut like he wanted the backdoor play, but good recovery by Wilson cuts that off. It's back to Whitlock at the top of the key. Whitlock looked to Rager on the curl, instead changes his mind, gives it up to Foster. Foster, a little give and go action, and knocked out of bounds on a good play by Jack Englebright. 5.5 to play in the ball game. Caldwell County needing to make a run if it's going to happen, down by 18. Glass with the basketball to Whitlock. Whitlock to Strader underneath, back to Whitlock. Man-to-man defense by Caldwell County. Foster wants to drive on Whittington, has to pull it back out to Whitlock. Whitlock at the elbow, it goes to Glass. Glass, little running handoff to Foster, who pulls up near the top of the key, just inside the three-point line, and drains the jumper. 52-32 the score. Over to Wilson. Wilson bounce pass, D-man Thompson back to Wilson. I think Wilson wanted to try the dunk on that one. He went up hard and fouled from behind by Jamison Glass, and that is 4 on Glass.
It is 4 on Glass, Dennis. Thought we were going to see a dunk then, but a foul occurring to stop that. What are we doing?
Some discussion at the scorers table as the foul. Now they have it on 00, Devin Shutt, but it was obviously on Glass.
For sure. Maybe there's a technical.
And it looks like there is. The Todd Central coach has not been happy on several occasions tonight, even with a 20-point lead. So the foul shot by Wilson taking place. Wilson misses the first. Then Caldwell County will shoot the technicals. Second free throw by Wilson is good. It's going to be Bumpus stepping to the line. Perfect on the night. He'll take the technical free throws.
And we'll get the ball out of bounds after these 2 free throws.
Bumpus toes the line. Free throw is good.
I hope I don't jinx him, Dennis, but he's 6 out of 6 so far tonight at the line.
There's no such thing as a jinx, is there? Yes, there is. Misses the second, 52-34. But like you said, Bob, Caldwell County will get possession at midcourt. Englebright put it in play. Gets it to Whittington on the right wing. Whittington directing traffic from that wing. Now pulls the dribble up. Somebody's got to go to the ball. And a timeout called. Whittington not happy. Whittington gets teed up. He was frustrated with his own players. Slammed the ball down, and the official on the far side calls a technical on Whittington. But Whittington's frustration was not with any call. It was with the players not coming to the basketball and running the play that they were supposed to run. So a bad break by Caldwell County as Colin Whittington picks up the technical. That was a pretty quick tee. I think the official kind of teed that one up just on the sound of the basketball hitting the floor.
And it probably went, normally when those do that, they go about 15 feet in the air. That one barely got over 7 feet, I would say, 8 feet in the air. It was the thud.
Yeah, it
he
was.
Reacted
Coach
to.
Matt Fralick's trying to tell the official what happened. But, Bob, I don't know in my recollection I've ever seen an official change their mind after a coach talked to them and go the other way. So it is Todd Central stepping to the line. And you can feel Whittington's frustration. The offense has just been stagnant as far as ball movement and people setting screens tonight. It doesn't look like the normal Caldwell County offense in this game against Todd Central. Part of that, the defense by Todd County.
And I think you can say we miss Carter Whittington out there with his leadership. First free throw is good by Rager.
It's a good call by Whittington. Carter Whittington out of the ball game. Second one also drops. Back to a 20-point lead for Todd Central and the basketball. Usually at the point it is Carter Whittington. Tonight, Colin having to share that duty with Xavier Bumpus at times tonight, but still just not the flow, if you will, of the offense. Inside it goes to Glass, knocked away by Wilson. goes out of bounds, stopping the clock with 4:38 to play in this basketball game. Caldwell down by 20, 54-34. Strader to put it in play for the Rebels. Into Glass, over to Whitlock. Whitlock dumps it off to Foster. Foster goes underneath the glass, blocked, and looked like a lot of ball, but they're going to say some body underneath. Jadarius Wilson picks up his fourth. Bob, I thought that was a clean block. I think the couple of technicals have got the game being called just a little bit tighter right now, and maybe too tight. Glass, good on the free throw. I don't think that foul gets called in the first half. Coach K not happy with that one. Lets the official know on the sideline. Second free throw is good. 22-point margin for Todd Central. 4.5 to play in the ball game. Todd Central pulls the defense back to half-court pressure. It's Whittington with the basketball over to Bumpus. Hand check out front, called by the official that teed up Whittington. That's a foul on Foster. And, Bob, this last 4:19 might make us feel like it was a 7:30 start tonight because they are calling every little touch right now. Bumpus to the free throw line for one in the bonus. Free throw up and no good. Strader with the board. Back-to-back misses for Xavier Bumpus now. Foster on the left wing. Rager now top of the key. Inside it goes, free throw line high to Glass. They'll work it back out. Whitlock now out front at the logo. Foster right wing. Rager with the ball. Bumpus made a run for the steal, doesn't get it, commits the foul on the backside of it. Foul is on Xavier Bumpus. And it is the second on Bumpus, sending Rager to the line for Todd Central. 3:54 left in the fourth quarter.
Was he shooting a three, Dennis?
No, he was inside for two, I'm almost certain. First free throw well short. Rager's second coming up. And, Bob, they did give him a three. I thought it was well, had a foot well inside the line.
He had just made the two technicals just a minute before.
Third free throw is good. 23-point margin, 57-34. Under 4 to play here at the Cab. Caldwell County doubleheader tomorrow night. Back in action against Dawson Springs as the Panthers and Lady Panthers come to the Cab. 5:30 start on that one. We'll be on the air just as soon as the local news finishes tomorrow night. Colin Whittington finally, a Little Caesars Pizza three-pointer. Colin Whittington from the left wing. Coach K wants to set up the press after the make. 57-37. Strader gets it into Glass. Glass dribbles it up the court. Takes it all the way to the hole, up and in. Got behind Wilson, and Wilson with the 4 fouls. Really not much he could do. But the help up front got there late for Caldwell County. Whittington off a screen, thought about another three, instead goes inside Wilson. Wilson kicks it out to the corner. Caldwell works it around. Bumpus for three, off the mark. Rager has the rebound fall right into his hands. Cross-court pass to Strader, back out front to Whitlock. Whitlock steps back for a three, no good. Colin Whittington with another rebound. Whittington quickly up the right side, falls, gets the ball over to Inglebright. Inglebright Euro step, reverse, up and in. Pretty shot, Bob. That may be a Max's moment. Not what we're expecting out of Jack Inglebright, but that was really nice. A little Euro step over the back of his head for the layup. Three on the other end, no good, but Strader with the putback. 61-39. Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. Caldwell County trails this one 61-39. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This is Casey McCoy, and I'm a mortgage loan processor at Farmers Bank. One of my favorite things about our home loan process is that you can apply online whenever it's convenient for you. By applying online, your information is sent directly to our lenders. It's quick and easy and a good way to jumpstart your loan. Apply today at yournxtbank.com. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Caldwell Medical Associates' new Katawa Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care. Our team of medical professionals can diagnose and treat a wide range of orthopedic care and get you back on the path to a happier, healthier you. Whether you need basic fracture care or osteoporosis management, a sports physical, or back pain treatment, we've got you covered. To learn more or to schedule an appointment with an orthopedic provider, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Good luck, Tigers. Have a great season from Treasures Remembered.
And we're back here at the Cab. 2 minutes, 27 seconds to play. Todd County holding to a 22-point lead at 61-39. The Tigers will inbound it, bring it the length of the floor for the call. Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's Whittington to bring it up court for Caldwell County. Off a screen from Wilson. Wilson turn. It's Whittington with the shot, no good. Wilson back up, no good. Wilson with the putback again, no good. And Rager has it stolen away by Whittington, but Whittington standing on the baseline. Good job by Jadarius Wilson. A couple of offensive boards on that one, just could not get it to fall. We're near the 2-minute mark left in this ball game. Into the corner, Rager right back to Glass, way too easy. Glass with the bucket, 63-39. Bumpus working on Whitlock. Over to Englebright. Englebright to Whittington. Whittington looking for a screen from Wilson. Goes down in the corner, open three. Off the mark. Rebound Wilson goes back up, no good. Strader pulls down the rebound for Todd Central. Strader with the basketball at half court. Crossover dribble around Bumpus. Into the corner, Rager. He'll let a three fly and makes it. 66-39. 27-point lead with 1:20 left to play. Bumpus thought he saw a lane, pulls it back out, now gets into the lane. Bad pass. He was trying to get it around to Wilson, but Wilson defended very well. That would have been a miracle to get that to Wilson, even with an outstretched hand. Ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Caldwell County. Whitlock back to Strader. Caldwell County backcourt pressure. They get it up to Glass at half court. Glass takes it all the way in and jams it home. 68-39. Under a minute to play here at the Cab. Caldwell County will drop to 0-4 on the season. Wilson lowers his shoulder and gets called for a charge, and that's going to be 5 on Wilson.
Wilson,
68-39.
Wilson fouls out tonight with 7 points.
Ryan Hammett checks in for the disqualified Wilson. 42 seconds on the clock. Strader looking for somebody to get it into, finds Glass. Glass works it back to Whitlock. Whitlock will come up against Englebright, 36 seconds. Cross-court pass to Foster. Foster back out front to Whitlock. Todd Central content just to run this one all the way down. Whittington's going to force the issue. They'll get it into Strader. Strader look for the backdoor cut, instead comes back out to Foster. Foster back over to Strader on the right side. 13 seconds left on the clock. Strader had an open lane, decides to pull it back out. And Todd Central just content to hold the ball and run this clock out. Final score is going to be Todd Central 68 and Caldwell County 39. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get underway with the Trilogy postgame report. That's next here on WPKY.
Let's be honest, we all ate too too much Thanksgiving food, and it's only getting worse with all the Christmas goodies. Now's the time to get to Trilogy Performance Sports and take advantage of their 15% off open gym packages before you have to buy those new pants. This offer allows open use of the facilities at Trilogy. What a deal! Don't wait. Get in shape. This offer is only good until December 23rd, so start exercising now and run to Trilogy Performance Sports to sign up. For more information, go to trilogyperformancesports.com.
The Planters Bank season of giving is underway. You can drop off requested donations at any Planters branch. 12 organizations have requested specific items. The best part? Planters Bank will match the dollar value of every single item donated. Visit Planters Bank's Facebook page or website for more details. You can help local and area charities by making a donation at any branch through Planters Bank's Season of Giving.
Learn about your heart health with a simple scan. The Cardiology Clinic at Caldwell Medical Center features a highly trained team of heart health specialists and years of experience in cardiac health and wellness. Our specialists provide a wide range of cardiac-specific services, offering coronary artery calcium testing, stress test, echocardiograms, sleep studies, and more, all right here close to home. To schedule an appointment, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Today's society is dependent on electricity. The Princeton Electric Plant Board has what you demand for electricity anywhere, anytime at the required level of quality. They work to ensure our community's power system has the resources in place for reliability today and into the future. Their work and commitment has reduced the frequency and duration of power outages with a reliability rate of 99.9%. Princeton Electric Plant Board, bringing our customers safe and reliable energy.
This is Kevin Meacham from H&R Agri-Pipe. Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance-matched attachments. Right now, put zero down and get 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus save up to $1,100. Now through December 31st, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See H&R Agri-Power, your Kubota dealer, for a free test drive. Eagle Way, Hopkinsville.
If you're involved in an auto accident, it's your choice where your vehicle is repaired. Some insurance companies refer you to Pro Shops because they give the insurance company discounts. But with those discounts, the insurance company has input on the parts used and might not always use what is best. At Trice Hughes Body Shop, they're not partnered with an insurance company, but they give the same lifetime limited warranty to the person who owns the vehicle at the time of repairs. Visit Trice Hughes in Princeton for your vehicle repairs.
For 25 years, La Potosina Mexican Restaurant has been your choice for authentic Mexican food. They appreciate your business through the years. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Pair your favorite meals with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryouts. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. La Potosina Mexican Restaurant with locations in Princeton and Marion. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. And thanks again for 25 great years.
First Southern National Bank wishes the Tigers all the best of luck this year.
Welcome in to the Trilogy postgame report. Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy is a family-friendly environment that offers a wide range of classes to help you reach all of your fitness and well-being goals. Caldwell County drops to 0-4 on the season, losing tonight to Todd Central 68-39, the final here from the Cab tonight. Caldwell County will be back in action tomorrow night as it's a big doubleheader, district doubleheader here at the Cab. Dawson Springs Lady Panthers and Panthers will come to town, and we'll have the action right after the local news tomorrow night. Girls tip-off is set for a 5:30 tip-off tomorrow night here at the Cab. Time now for the stats of tonight's ball game, brought to you by Ackridge Farm Supply Ace Hardware, a fourth-generation family business. Ackridge has been providing high-quality goods and services to Western Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933, with stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve all of your needs. Tonight's stats are being read to you by Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Caldwell County trailed by 14.5, trailing 32-18. In the third quarter, we're outscored 15-10, and outscored in the fourth quarter 21-11 to lose tonight by 29 points here, 68-39. For the Tigers, led tonight by the return of Xavier Bumpus, Xavier with 13 points tonight, 9 points for Colin Whittington. Had a three-pointer in the second half, 6 in the first half for his 9, 8 points for D-Man Thompson, two-point field goals in each half for his 8, 7 points for Jadarius Wilson, 4 in the first half, 3 in the second half. Jadarius 3 out of 5 from the charity stripe, and two two-pointers for his second, 7 points. 2 points for Jack Englebright on his second half field goal. Total of 39 points for the Tigers. Tigers with only 2 3-pointers tonight, one by Colin Whittington, one by Xavier Bumpus. Rebounding wise tonight, we had Jadarius with 7, Colin Whittington with 7, D-Man Thompson with 5, all his 5 coming in the second half, and 1 rebound for Xavier Bumpus, one for Jack Englebright. For Todd County Central, finally Jamison Glass, Dennis, got up to his average. He had 6 at halftime, 15 in the second half for 21 points. He had 8 two-point field goals, and he was 5 out of 6 from the charity stripe for his 21. Todd County placing 4 men in double figures tonight. 14 points for Preston Rager, had 2 in the first half, 12 in the second half. 12 points for Perez Whitlock, all his coming in the first half, his 12 points. 12 points for Trayvon Foster, 5 in the first half, 7 in the second half. 5 points for Hayden Strader, 3 first half, 2 second half. He was really the glue, I think, out there tonight. Really held the team together. Hardly any errors, just a steadying influence for Todd County, and 4 points for Devin Schutt, all his coming in the first half. Total of 68 points for Todd County Central. Todd County with pretty good free throw shooting tonight. They were 8 out of 13 for the game. Caldwell County improving on their free throw shooting tonight, shooting 9 out of 13 with 7 out of 10 in the second half, but just a little bit too much quickness for Todd County tonight. We were speeded up, rushed up. We had 10 turnovers in the second half, 24 for the game. Todd County Central with only 2 in the second half, total of 11 for the game, and if you don't turn it over and you're not missing many shots, that can get you to a 29-point victory margin pretty quick. Is what we saw here tonight. So looks like the Tigers obviously are going to have to wait one more night, Dennis, before we pick up our first win.
At least, and going to have to play better tomorrow night against a Dawson Springs team that's always going to come in and scrap each time these two teams meet up. So 24 turnovers, we've got to cut that down, Bob, because a lot of those tonight were just unforced turnovers. We made some bad passes past the people not looking for the basketball, and just did not handle the ball well tonight, didn't handle the offense well tonight, and I'm sure Coach K will do a lot of correcting on that between now and tomorrow night, but just not the normal Caldwell County offense that you see, and a large part of that, understandably, is the absence of point guard Carter Whittington.
I thought we felt rushed tonight, Dennis, on several occasions, and we also have. I'm noticing this, and it's something that I would think we'd want to try to get away from, but at every ball game this year, we've had 3 or 4 attempts where we thought the man was going to go in and take the shot, but then try to dish it off, and probably 90% of the time it results in a turnover. And so if we're going to do that, let's go ahead and get the shot up. You can't score if you're not in possession of the basketball.
Early in the season, there's going to be times where you have a lot of turnovers till things start coming together. But you're right, Bob. If you're going to dribble all the way down and you get within 3 or 4 feet of the basket, put a little jump stop on and take it off the glass, and don't really complicate it by making a dish across the lane or to somebody just looking to go ahead and get position for the rebound. Go ahead and shoot that ball. As Caldwell County with 24 turnovers 24 on the night, and they end up losing this one. You're not going to win games with turnovers in the 20s. We've seen that night in and night out. 68-39, the final tonight is Todd Central comes away with the win. Caldwell County now at 0-4. We were still looking for Coach K to come up after the game. I'll tell you what we'll do. Bryce will take another timeout, and when we come back, we'll see if Coach K is up. If not, we'll wrap this one up and tell the folks about the plans for tomorrow night with the big doubleheader with Dawson. That's next on the Trilogy postgame report.
KFC Princeton, offering their amazing fried chicken and all the fix-its. You can dine in or call your order for pickup inside or use their convenient drive-thru. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton. Whether you enjoy a quick lunch or take dinner home or maybe take something to a friend in need, they're always ready to help. They're also looking for team members at KFC. Ask about becoming a member of their team. KFC on the Marion Road, where they appreciate your support and they are Princeton strong.
At Tri-Suez, they're ordering it your way. How would you like to have a vehicle built just for you? Little things are important, like rich colors, big screens and displays, almost like watching TV. Exteriors with beautiful style and powerful engines that respond to the lightest touch on the accelerator. It's time to get what you want. Order your new ride and feel the thrill when you drive off the lot. Tri-Suez in Princeton is the one-stop shop for everything your vehicle needs. For more information, visit trisuez.com. That's trisuez.com.
Celebrate 25 years of Planters Bank with 2,500 points. Introducing the Planters Bank 25-year celebration special. Earn 2,500 You Choose Rewards points and get a free Visa check card with every new checking account open. And they'll add 2,500 You Choose Rewards points to your Visa check card balance. That's like getting $25 in your account before you even get started. That's their way of celebrating 25 years with you. Planters Bank, 25 years of great things. Member FDIC.
Life is filled with moments. Moments we share with those we love, worry about, and strive to protect the most. At Woodman Life, we provide life insurance and retirement products to help protect you and your family so that you can enjoy all the moments to come.
This is Josh Ray, your local Woodman Life agent. Come see us at 1009 West Main Street or give us a call at 365-6111.
Certain eligibility and age restrictions apply. Woodman of the World Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Swing Right Driving Range wants to wish the Tigers all the best. Go Tigers from Swing Right Driving Range.
Welcome back to the Cab and the Trilogy postgame report. Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Joined in the postgame show by Coach K. And Coach, a tough loss tonight to a Todd Central team that came out and was pretty physical at times, a little bit quick with their 2-2-1 pressure in the backcourt. But Caldwell County tonight with 24 turnovers, and it looked at times tonight like the offense just out of sync, either the passes to somebody not looking or maybe a lot of one-on-one play tonight just did not look like the same offense for Caldwell County, in large part probably because of the not playing of Carter Whittington out with an injury again tonight.
Yeah, we were just out of sync pretty much from the start. I thought we were going to get grips on it there. They came out, they pressed. We saw it on film, and we just did some uncharacteristic things. And it goes back to, absorbing, a player being out not on the floor. And we just made a lot of mistakes that dug us a hole. There were a few stretches in the game where I felt like we did, a lot of good things and made some plays, but we just never could get a stop. We'd go on a 4 or 6-0 run, and then they would come back and give up a couple of easy baskets, and it's just we're still trying to figure some things out. Lots of new faces on the court, and it's not an excuse. We've got to be better, especially on the defensive end, and make some more plays.
I think it kind of explains something. You're saying you've got a lot of players playing new, different positions. It kind of explains a little bit about it. It looked like they were confused at times tonight, even a little bit offensively, and you can explain that with a lot of the new players in the lineup.
Yeah, we different guys in different spots. It brings, we didn't have a great day of practice yesterday, And when you're fighting uphill, which is where we are right now, the focus, the effort, the mentality of your whole entire roster has to raise their game. We're trying to, with a bunch of young guys, a lot of young guys don't know how, or inexperienced guys don't know how to do that yet. And so we're learning a whole lot of lessons about life. We're learning a whole lot of lessons about basketball in these first 4 games. And just, if it's provided anything positive, it's given us a lot of film on, what we got to do better of. It's going to be a very quick turnaround, less than 24 hours. We got the first district game tomorrow night right here at the Cab. So, we got to learn from it, have a short memory, and come in here tomorrow hungry.
And a win will cure a lot of ills, especially a big district win tonight if we get that over Dawson. Bob and I saw some things tonight that were good. We like the play, like the improvement we're seeing night after night, even though it's kind of baby steps at this point with Jadarius Wilson.
Yeah, he did some good things tonight. It's in spurts, and his learning curve. We're throwing a lot at that young man right now. It's been a while since he's played. And, I think all 4, 5, 6 coaches are throwing – we're throwing a lot of stuff and probably have his head spinning. But he's trying to absorb it. He's trying to, take in everything. He's asking questions. So we got to just make sure that we continue to bring him along because, he's you're right. He has came in the first 4 games. He's grown up. But, he's got a big upside, a lot of potential. So we're hoping he can continue to, to be coachable and continue to work so that we can, continue to raise his game.
It's still only a sophomore. That's still a baby, so to speak.
Still a baby, yeah.
And, the other thing, Coach K, is if we get in a game like we have been the last 2 or 3 games with Trigg, Hopkinsville, and tonight with Todd Central, they not only score inside well and efficiently, but they hit the threes. 6 threes tonight for Todd County Central. It's not like we could set up a perimeter inside. We've got to guard them on the outside, on the periphery.
Absolutely.
Which a young team and a team inexperienced will sometimes not be in the right place at the right time. And they had several easy baskets because I thought we played hard, but sometimes we didn't get to the right place at the right time.
Absolutely, we did. The thing about a veteran team is they have chemistry, and if one person does something, the other person kind of knows how to react. Well, a lot of the things that I'm seeing right now are things that we've been able to do. Because if you think about the last couple of years, especially, Carter Cullen and Xavier have been playing with, guys for the last couple of years that they've had some good chemistry with. And now there's some guys on the floor that they haven't, it's nobody's fault. They're learning each other.
Right.
And some of the plays that, those guys were trying to make tonight, we've been able to do the last few years because we've just known each other better. We know how to play with each other, and so we're figuring those things out. So hopefully, watching these things on film and understanding the why these guys are doing things will help the other guys and bring them along. And our learning curve needs to be pretty quick. So hopefully we can make that happen.
And the other thing that we see is maybe 3 or 4 times in each of the game we'd have a player going one-on-one and maybe getting within 5-6 feet of the basket and wanting to dish it off rather than stop and take a little 5-foot shot, because every time we've done that, for the most part, I think we've thrown it away.
Right.
Trying to get a ball through two defenders or around a defender or what. So I don't think we're afraid to shoot. I just think that we're to the point where we got to make the pass.
I agree.
And tell them to put the shots up. We got guys. D-Man went to work on the boards tonight in the second half.
He's done a good job the last 2 games. I thought he did a really good job against Hopkinsville. That was a bright spot in that game. His box outs, his physicality were very good in that game, and again there tonight. And again for him, it's last year having a couple of bigs. He didn't have to play the 5 as much, and he's playing the 5 more. It's just a different mindset. And I don't know that anybody's really playing the exact same role they did last year. And so even if you're experienced, when you come into a new role, you got to learn things. And you add on that we're putting some other guys out there who are trying to learn you. Then we're going to figure it out. No doubt about that. And these guys are going to come in and work hard, and we're going to change some things. But we got to have a quick turnaround and short memory.
We got to have amnesia,
Dawson,
as they used to say.
There you go. Got to have amnesia.
You get Dawson Springs tomorrow night, a district matchup, a team that's got a big rivalry with Caldwell County. I'm sure everybody looking forward to that one. tell us some of your thoughts on Dawson and how you want your team to approach that game tomorrow night with the Panthers.
I mean, I told the guys, I said, Coach Blue and those guys are they're licking their chops. They're ready for this one. It's going to be a good matchup. We've definitely got to bring our A game. Dawson has put up a lot of points in their first several games, and Coach Blue's got them playing well. They have a couple guys that can flat out score. They've had some, 30-point scorer and 20-point scorer in a few games, and so that's something that we're going to have to bring in. I tell the guys, when you're fighting for a win, you got to raise your game mentally and physically first, and then just lock it in and do whatever it takes. And I think these guys are gonna do that tomorrow.
Coach, going into that, and the last question I have for you, Carter Whittington's injury, probably not looking for him in December. Would that be safe to say, or maybe sooner?
I think if it was a fantasy report, we'd be day to day. So a game time decision, we'll say that. So that's kind of where we're at with him. It's just kind of see how he feels each day, and hopefully he's improving. He's getting a lot better, but we'll just take that one day at a time.
And it is tearing him. I got a chance to talk to Carter before the game tonight. He wants to play as bad as anybody that's ever put on a Tiger uniform. He can't stand to watch one. He wants to be out on that court. So we wish him well and hope you get him back pretty quick.
Appreciate that. It's tough on a guy that's normally used to being out there. And, Luke Parker's the same way. He and I've had that conversation. It's tough on a competitor to have to sit on the sideline and watch when you could be out there, contributing for your team.
How much longer on Luke do you think?
It's kind of a day-to-day deal with him too. So hopefully we can, get him back soon and get him some reps and see what he's got for us.
It'll be good to see Bob put a lot of numbers in the column tomorrow night, all the way up and down, maybe getting Luke and Carter back into that lineup tomorrow night. Coach, thank you for coming up. Tough start to the season, but you'll right the ship before long, and we'll be back on track.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Coach K.
Thank you, Coach. Caldwell County with the loss tonight, 68-39 to Todd Central. But, Bob, like you said, you got to have amnesia. You got less than 24 hours. You're going to be right back on this court tomorrow night taking on a district opponent in Dawson Springs.
And like Coach K says, they